So I got to tell you guys, there is absolutely a revolution happening in arcade gaming, and really, if you're watching this video, you're pretty much a part of it. And that is, home arcade has exploded. We all know that, but also recently, because of all this shutdown craziness, conventional commercial arcades are basically dead. Now they might come back, and I'm not writing them off forever, but any company that's selling into these arcades is in sort of a reinvention mode, and they're looking to break into our market. You're in my market, the home arcade space. I recently talked to UNIS Arcades about this transformation. They're working on a home arcade line that they launched, and I would argue they have a little room to improve and better optimize their products for the home market, but certainly it's a start, and they're bringing super high quality products into the home, and I can't knock that. There's another company you may not have heard of, but they're just as big or bigger than UNIS. They're called UNIS. They make big name arcades that you would play in a Dave and Buster's or something like that. They have tremendous market reach, but they sell almost exclusively into the commercial space. There is, however, one home product that they're known for, and it is this Pong table that I have up on screen. If you guys have played this, you know how awesome it is. I've been able to play this table. I've also played the commercial Dave and Buster's version, which is 4 player, which is even more fun. The table is awesome in its simplicity. Basically, it's a mechanical real world Pong. It's super smooth, great product. There's an inventor who created this. It was on Kickstarter. Well, UNIS got involved and distributes it for him. Great product, but very expensive. And just like with the UNIS products, where you're going to find a spot in your house. So UNIS approached me recently because they are about to launch a mini version of this. If this Pong is half as fun as the full size version, it's going to be awesome. But let's take a look at the teaser trailer. So it is completely portable. It looks pretty small, basically something you would put on your coffee table and play with friends. So I'm excited to see this, but I don't have really any other information to tell you other than it's coming. And what I think is really the big story here is that UNIS is going to be getting into the home arcade space. We know UNIS is chasing that market. It's early days for both companies, but I think you heard recently from John D at Arcade1up that they want to target the commercial space. I'm telling you, these two worlds, commercial and home, they're going to be blended pretty soon. And I think that's really going to change the game. We're going to see increasingly high quality home arcade products. And we're going to see probably less and less in the commercial space anytime soon because let's face it, the commercial arcade operators are hurting right now. It is a very sad situation, but it's also the reality. And you've got some companies eyeing bankruptcy, games like places like Dave and Buster's, Chuck E. Cheese's. You may not go to Chuck E. Cheese's, but the reality is they're a big buyer of arcades. So if you're a company like UNIS and you're selling your arcades and you're realizing, man, this market is changing out from under me, I got to get into the home arcade space. Well, that's where you and I come in because, we buy and use these home arcade products if they're good. But man, we've seen competition, right? Recently, iArcade's about to enter. At Games has been here for a little while. Arcade1up started the market. But wait until the big boys of the commercial arcades really get into this. I do think it's going to take time because you come from making full-size products and shrinking it down. It will take a while, and it will take a while to do it right. But it's going to be really exciting to watch it. This Pong Jr. is a really great start. So if you're interested in learning more about UNIS and their plans for the arcade game, they have actually a virtual showcase tomorrow as of this recording. So it's going to be on October 21st. Sorry I'm not telling you guys about this sooner. I've been backed up with my videos I need to make. But feel free to check this out. These have online, completely free to watch sessions to learn more about what they're doing in the arcade space. So you're welcome to register if you're interested in that. I'll drop a link below. Hopefully I'm going to get a review unit of this Mini Pong Jr. It looks dope, and I'm a tremendous fan of this Pong table. I've looked at buying one before. You can buy them. They're like $3,500. Basically, the history of it is there's an inventor who created this. I think it's a South American fellow, but I could be wrong. And he went to Kickstarter. It was really successful, raised almost $400,000, and UNIS, this arcade company, got involved to distribute it. And I think they might assemble it too, but I know they distribute it. I almost backed that Kickstarter, and I was just excited about the idea. And then since then, I've been able to play it, and it is just as fun as you think. I didn't back it only because I didn't feel like I had a place in my home for this table. It's large, but it's low to the ground. It's kind of awkward. Now, there is a new cocktail version that UNIS has made, but it's still very, very premium price point. The small Pong Jr. is a completely different deal. It's not physical at all. It's all digital. And, will the magic be lost without that physical component? I don't know. If they can nail the physics and the responsiveness of the real unit, then I think they're going to have a winner on their hands. So we're going to see. If I get a review unit, I'll let you guys know. Again, this is going to be available worldwide. This is a brand new Atari product. It's going to be distributed in some regions by UNIS. In other regions, it'll be distributed by Atari. And in the United States, it's going to be distributed by one of the big home arcade companies that you guys already know about. So coming very, very soon. Keep tabs on it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. And I'll talk to you later. Hey, consider hitting that join button to support the channel. And thanks so much for watching.